So I posted something about top-down analysis, and some persons have asked me in the past what I mean by top-down analysis. So today I'm just going to try to do justice to it within 1-2 minutes. Okay. So for top-down analysis, what it simply means is that you analyze from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. Now, why we do this is to understand the general or overall trend or movement of the market. So I will select my 1 month time frame. I'll select 1 month. Now I'm selecting 1 month not because I want to I'm looking for entries. No, I selected the 1 month time frame because I want to look at the overall movement of the market. So looking at this, I've marked out some key and major key zones though, but notwithstanding, in the 1 month view, what I'm looking at is the last 5 months. You understand? Let me understand what the market is doing there. Then I can also bring it down to the last 1 month and all that. So each of the candlestick here represents a month. So I noticed that for the last 5 months, market went bullish and then started coming down. You understand? We have this thing that looks like a pin bar. Okay, after that, then we have a very strong bullish candlestick for the month of August. Now, I've marked out a zone to where price hits its August low for Bitcoin. And if you notice, that was also the zone for the low for June, meaning that price, for the 1 month time frame, that is a very strong zone. So from the 1 month, I've seen that price is going bearish, but overall, if I'm judging from, let's say, last 5 months, 6-7 months, I'm seeing that price is going up. So I will move over to the weekly time frame, 1 week, just to get a clearer picture too. Okay, I've come to the weekly time frame. I'm seeing, okay, price is currently making higher highs and higher lows. Like if I should draw this, where's that guy? Part. Okay, let me start from here. Price started here, came to this point, touched down this zone. You understand? Came to this point. Okay, I think this is the highest. Let's just take it from here. You understand? Now it's tapping this zone, and it's expected that, you understand, it goes bullish again. Okay, it's creating higher highs and higher lows. Let me delete that. Now it means that generally I'm expecting a buy later, but then how do I spot this out so that, you understand, how do I spot my entry? From my 1 week view, I've seen that price is making to go up, but as it is doing it, it's not just moving in one direction. It's going up, down, up, down, up, down, and currently it's making its journey down to tap into a key zone before making the next move up. Now if you look at this candlestick, like the very bold candlestick, someone would have felt like, okay, maybe I've missed all the sell opportunities, you understand, and it's going for the buy. But then I will go to the daily time view to still see if there are sell opportunities I can catch. 1 day. On the 1 day view, I see that price has not actually entered my zone. You understand? It just hits the tip of the zone and then leaves. So I look for where price is likely to retest. Now what I did was that I spotted out this zone here. Let me use a rectangle to mark it out. I spotted out this zone here, okay? This zone here. You understand? And then I extended it to, because this is a higher time frame, so definitely it's a key zone. Now, if you look at it, this is where I started taking my decisions from. I marked this out and then I traced it down to where price would react next. Okay, so while price was coming up, I just set my entry, but not on the 1 day time frame. I went further down to 4 hours. I've marked out my zone, so it's visible there. When I went to my 4 hours, that zone is still neatly marked. You understand? This candlestick here. Now, the right thing for people to do is to wait for price to tap into your zone and then give you a confirmation, okay? But for some time, if you look at the zone, sometimes this one, I know some very people that have been trading for a very long time sometimes have this stubbornness that they do, that when they feel a zone is strong enough, they just enter a limit order, you understand, and not wait for confirmation. So on my 4-hour time frame, I'm seeing that my zone is still clean. That was how I entered, and I put my stop loss above the zone. Let's go down to 1 minute. Sorry, 1 hour. On my 1-hour time frame, look at the candlestick that made me enter. Let me point it out. Sorry, I like using this rectangle. So this particular candlestick here that looks like a pin bar made me enter. This particular black candlestick here that looks like a pin bar was what made me, was the confirmation I had before entering this trade. So immediately I saw it, I put my entry. So I entered from the 1 hour time frame, okay? But other times you can also come down to the 30 minutes time frame to see if you will see a pin bar clearly. You see, I still have a pin bar here, and then let me look at the 15 minutes. So you see, from the higher time frame, we came down to the lower time frame. Now look at a clean pin bar here in the 15 minutes time frame. Look at this blue candlestick here, and you will see that that is the highest candlestick, this very one here. Look at it here. It's a clean pin bar, and that was also what gave me confirmation that I can enter the trade. All right, so with that, I set my entry. I've seen my conditions, my criteria for entering. I set my entry, my stop loss, and my take profit, and I am hoping to ride it down for as long as, you understand, it's willing to travel. And this is where we are now. So we started from the higher time frame, and we traced the chart down to a lower time frame to get our entry. That is how to mark out very strong and serious zones in the market. If I have done this from the 15 minutes time frame, I wouldn't know what to be looking at, you understand? I'll just have a very little picture. But if I start from the higher time frame and then analyze, I would see very good conditions that would make me enter the trade. I hope this helps.